Hello there, internet. Today, I'm gonna be making a video that I've been wanting to make for like freaking ever, but I couldn't make because I didn't have all of the answers. Yes, today, everybody, is a theater video. Today's video is, what are my top 5 favorite musicals? The answer I didn't know what number 5 was. For the longest time, I was gonna make a video just being like, 5 is whatever I'm feeling at the moment. But then I figured it out. Musical number 5 is The Last 5 Years. The Last 5 Years is about a couple, Jamie and Kathy, and their relationship over a 5-year time span. Now, it's not your typical musical because there's not a whole lot of lines, and also, Jamie and Kathy do the musical backwards? Forwards? Separate? Kathy's story gets played backwards. So we start at the end of their relationship and work to the beginning with her, and Jamie's story begins at the beginning and goes normally. So we start at the beginning of their relationship and go towards the end of their relationship. And they never like interact with each other except the very middle. If you've been around long enough, you'll know that like 4 years ago, I directed The Last 5 Years and I fell in love with it. You know, honestly, I like Jamie and I like Kathy. And if you've seen the musical, me saying I like Jamie might turn you off, but I do. And my favorite songs in the show are kind of a tie between See I'm Smiling, which is Kathy's song, and Nobody Needs to Know, which is Jamie's song. When I started directing the show, I hated Nobody Needs to Know, but at the end of the show, I loved that song because there's just so much story and just so much you can do with that song, and it's just, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Musical number 4 is Anastasia. Anastasia holds a special place in my heart because it was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, and I just loved Anastasia. And I go through like phases of just like researching everything that there is to know about Anastasia. There's a series on Netflix all about Rasputin, and I think I watched it all in a day because I was like, I need this to survive. Anastasia is about a girl named Anya who doesn't know anything about who she is or where she came from, and she meets this person who is looking for the missing Anastasia, and she learns to be Anastasia. And then at the end, well, is she Anastasia or is she not? I love what they did with the musical and taking the movie and making it something different but also the same. The musical follows a more historically correct plot line than the movie does, and I really like that. Now, Anastasia is the only one out of all these that I have not seen, but I am seeing it at the end of February, and I am so excited. I have 3 favorite songs in Anastasia because I just can't pick one. The first one is Learn to Do It. That song is from the movie, and it's different in the musical, but it was my favorite song in the movie, and so it just transferred itself over to being one of my favorite songs in the musical. Another one is In a Crowd of Thousands. Stay, I Pray You is haunting and beautiful. So coming in at number 3 is Heathers the Musical. Heathers the Musical is about a girl named Veronica who finds herself falling in line with this popular group of girls called the Heathers. Stuff gets a little serious when JD comes to town, and he's kind of like the rogue bad boy that Veronica falls for, and stuff gets real. It gets really real, real fast. There is love, death, and many questionable actions in this show. Dead Girl Walking is a song that is in my audition binder, and it's just a powerful song. Freeze Your Brain is really good. It's one of JD's solos. And then just for funsies, Blue is an awesome song, and I know that the authors and the writers, whatever, I know that they don't like it, and I know that they're replacing it. I love Blue though. It's just great. If you know the show, my favorite line/sung bit of the whole show is at the end when Veronica goes, "Say hi to God." I don't know why it's my favorite, it just is. Number 2 is Fun Home. Fun Home is about a girl named Allison, and it tells her story in 3 parts of her life. Little Allison, Medium Allison, and Present Day or Older Allison. It just tells the story of how she became who she came to be and how she discovered who she was. It also discusses her family relationships. So Fun Home is really special to me because there's a song in it, my favorite song, called Changing My Major, which is also in my audition binder. Changing My Major, as well as the song Ring of Keys, helped me figure out who I was. When I found this musical, I had already kind of come to terms with the fact that I was asexual, but I hadn't come to terms with the fact that I was biromantic. And this show really helped me to just be myself and appreciate and like who I am and be okay with that. And last, but certainly not least, coming in at our top #1 spot is Next to Normal. Next to Normal follows the story of Diana and her mental health struggles throughout her life. We also follow the lives of her husband and her daughter and her son. Natalie is a dream role of mine. That's the daughter. She's like my dream role. She is my top dream role. Favorite songs in this would be songs like Everything Else, Perfect for You, Superboy and the Invisible Girl. I Dream to Dance is so pretty. I think my favorite song in Next to Normal though is a song called Hey Number 3. And why is that my favorite song? I don't know. I think it shows a lot of emotion from both Natalie and Henry, and I just like it. Those are my top 5 favorite musicals. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite musicals are, if you like any of these musicals, if you have any questions, if you want to hear more thoughts on any of the musicals, if you want to hear me sing anything from the musicals. Let me know. Share this video with your other theater friends, like it as well, and subscribe to me, because those are things I'm supposed to say and I should probably say them. I'm gonna go probably jam out to Next to Normal now, or Last 5 Years. This is the problem, I just want to listen to all of them now. I just want to jam. That's all for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! There's harmony and logic, you listen to these. You don't hear his doubts or his debts or disease. You scan through the score and put fingers on keys and you play. And everything else goes away. Everything else goes away. Okay, that's it.